As you all know, tf2 is a game. And this game has been very harshly neglected by Valve. But in recent tf2 news, tf2 is getting a, quote, update-sized update, which will be community made. Now I'm very excited for this update and hope it goes better than the old community updates, such as the invasion update. So in honor of this today, I will be pitching 3 weapon concepts for 3 classes if they so happen to be blessed by Father Gaben himself. Now, first we have the Heavy. And I'm just gonna say, the Heavy is boring. Absolutely no one wants to play as the Heavy because he barely has anything interesting about him. So I think he should have a new melee option, as all there practically is to use is the Gloves of Running Urgently. I would call this new melee the Shield of Promise. Now this melee would not be angled towards damage, but more towards defense. It would give the Heavy plus 75 health, but after that health is gone, the shield will break, causing you to have to wait about 30 seconds for it to come back. It would also allow you to push enemies back with a shield bash by right-clicking. The bash would take away 20 health from the shield each time it is used. The bash itself would also do 20 damage to enemies that it hits, and it would push them back. I think this item would allow Heavy to be more of a tank, as I thought he never really accomplished this without a pocket medic being shoved up his ass. Moving on, we have the Scout. I'd like him to have his scrap catching glove be brought back into the game. For those who don't know, the Scout had a catching glove item that was scrapped by Valve during development. This item would replace the bat, and it would basically allow the Scout to catch any flying projectile and throw them back at the enemy in a certain time frame after being caught. This would include Mad Milk, Sandman Balls, Girardi, and yes, even Huntsman arrows. This item would also pair with Scout's secondaries, allowing his secondaries to holster and be drawn 25% faster, and his projectile secondaries to be thrown 25% farther. This, I believe, would replace a lot of the useless bats that Scout has and allow for a more funner, fast-paced Scout experience. And finally, we have the Engineer, which I would like to have a new PDA that allows for an alternate level 3 sentry, with a teleporter attached to the top. But this PDA will take away the teleporter exit from the PDA, meaning that in order to set up a teleporter, you would first have to build a level 3 sentry. The sentry would have the same health as a level 3, but would have a shield that adds 100 extra health. Once the shield is broken, however, it cannot be brought back. The sentry would launch oil instead of rockets, which would slow down enemies, allowing the sentry to fire at them better. This, I believe, would add more flexibility options for the Engineer loadout with the alternate setup. And that's gonna be the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and remember that I love you all, and that the gimmick gimp ruined my life. See you next time. Bye!